Hello everybody, welcome back to West Ham United. Things have been going... the cracks are starting to show. We're still undefeated. We've had a lot of draws though. If we go look at the schedule, we obviously played Preston and Arsenal in the last episode, didn't we? Preston we won't talk about. We know how much we got screwed over there. And then Arsenal... decent point at the Emirates, if I'm honest. We then beat Sheffield United as expected. Mark Noble with a penalty. Haller and Yarmolenko getting the goals in that game. We then went to Liverpool, 0-0 draw. What it doesn't say there is Liverpool missed a 94th minute penalty. And they probably deserved to win. So we got a bit lucky there. We then went to Bournemouth, got a 1-1 draw. You can tell we're getting pretty lucky. So a 94th minute penalty missed by Liverpool. We didn't score in this game. It was 1-1. Callum Wilson scoring an own goal for us. Okay. And then we played better against Leicester, but we couldn't quite get it going. We kept on going in front and they kept on hitting us back. So it was a 2-2 draw. Haller getting both goals in that game. So 4 draws in 5 games in the league. Not the best form going into a Man City game who are top and Man United who are 5th. But like I said, we're still undefeated. That will end today. I'm sure that will end today. But yeah, cracks are starting to show. I'm a bit worried. Couple of squad news. Roberto's unhappy because he's not playing. He's only played the one game. We need to get a young keeper in probably next season. Give Nathan Trott a try, a backup keeper maybe, depending on how he does at Wimbledon. He's that, isn't he? And Chikorita's handed in a transfer request. Just kind of made my mind up for me that he will be leaving in January, and we'll get a good young backup striker who can do bits when he comes on for Haller. That's what I'm hoping for. Anyway, and that will get a hefty bit of wages off as well because he's on 140k a week. Is he my highest paid? He's our highest paid player by an absolute mile. So, decent there. Felipe Jansen's been out for a while. He did something, torn hamstring. So he's been out for a good few months. So he hasn't played recently. Yeah. Because we've only got one player in every position, like I usually do, when you get injuries like this, constantly, Mr. Injury Prone and whatnot, the squad gets a little bit thin. But he's going to come back in 3 to 6 weeks, and Wilshire's on the verge of coming back. He not ready for a fitness test, but he will be. But yeah, there's the competitions. We're still thirds, still part of the undefeated group, but Man City are we've already got a gap between us, Arsenal, and City. So yeah, I don't think it would last long to say that. Let's jump straight into the match, and this is the team we're going to go with. A pretty familiar looking side, if I'm honest. Fabianski in goal, Tierney, Balbuna, Diop, Klein, with Rice and Noble in the middle, Costello, Fornals, Yarmolenko, and Haller up front. Yarmolenko's still having a very, very good season. Very much liking the look of Yarmolenko this season. When we did the West Ham save last time, Yarmolenko was the star man throughout it all. And he's doing it again. He's a top bloke. Come on, lads, show me what we can do. Let's get a bit of green on the board. I've got faith in you. There we go. Love a bit of green. But yeah, I'm fully expecting Man City to just sweep us aside this game. I don't expect our undefeated run to carry on, especially the way we've been playing. That Bournemouth game, we should have lost. That Liverpool game, I wouldn't say we should have lost, but we were lucky to get a draw, if that makes sense. Leicester, we played quite well in. Probably deserved a draw. But yeah, performances haven't been great, to say the least. Sane's running down this left-hand side here. Whips in Bernardo's back post, and Bernardo sticks it away on the 9th minute. Yeah, I think that's probably the first of a few for Man City today. Sane robbed the ball off I assume it's Klein there, and then just, with all his blistering pace, ran down the left-hand side, crossed it into Bernardo, who is miles open, and sticks into the back of it. No Aguero, which is interesting. I wonder if they've sold him, or if he's injured. Who else they said? They've signed Munier, and that's it. And Moise Keane they've got as well. It's interesting. I want to know. I'm going to click on Bravo, because I know Bravo's not going to come on the score. Have they got rid of Aguero? No, Aguero's injured. Riyad Mahrez is unhappy. won't be able to afford his wages. Mangala's unhappy. Mangala might be a decent centre-back to get. So we'll keep an eye on that in January. See where he is. Mangala might be one... I might put him on the shortlist, if I remember. Might put him on the shortlist because he's a decent... If I remember, he's a decent defender on Football Manager. He obviously doesn't play many games in real life. But with Winston Reid's getting a bit aging, Ogbonna maybe not quite good enough. Balbuna's on the verge. Our centre-backs, it's not the weakest part of our side, but... Oh, I love that. It's not the weakest part of our side, but it could do with some improving, and maybe Mangala's that man to improve the defence there. It's absolutely hot. I do apologise if you can see me sweating. It's... I don't know what the temperature is today, but I'm recording this on Tuesday the 23rd of July. So I think this goes out on Friday. And my God, it's what the flat's usually quite cool, and today it's just been sweltering. Got every wind. That's a penalty, surely. That's not a tight call. He got 0 of the ball and all of the man. It is a penalty. Mark Noble's going to step up, I assume. Marky Noble's going to step up, take this penalty. Can he stick it away? He does. Rifles it into the back of the net. Mark Noble's put us 1-1. But yeah, it's 32 degrees at the moment, and that's not the hottest it's going to be this week. I think Thursday is going to be 33 degrees or something ridiculous like that. Mental heat. I can't deal with it. A big lad like me can't deal with the heat. Right, let's bring Chicharito on. He would want to... let's bring Zabaleta on against his old team. It might be a bit of a risk, but we'll do it. And Yarmolenko's on a booking, so we'll bring on Big Snod. I've just realised I've brought on Zabaleta and Snodgrass on the same wing, and we're against Man City. You know, pacey Man City. I might just want to swap them round so they're not quite on the same side, so we can have a bit of pace on that right hand side. But yeah, it's hot. It's hot. It's sweaty. I don't have a fan. It's horrible. I'm at this stage where I don't want to go and get a fan because it's so hot, but a fan would be glorious. I'm sure I can deal with it. 3 minutes of added on time. We've got the ball here. Castillo tries to find Snodgrass, which he does. What can he do? He plays it into the middle, tries to find Chicharito. Not quite. And Man City have got the ball back, but we've won it back. Declan Rice with it now, running through the defence. A lovely ball to Chicharito, who stuck it into the back of the net. And with 3 minutes to go, it looks like we're going to be breaking Man City's undefeated streak. And our undefeated streak's going to continue. Where has this come from? Diop beat Moise Keane in the air, found Declan Rice. He played a lovely ball through to Fornells, but Chicharito was there, and he just placed it into the corner. Scenes. Absolute scenes. I did not expect that whatsoever. Wow, what a season we're having. What a comeback that was as well. What a season we are having. 1-0 down at half-time against top of the league Man City, reigning holders of the Premier League Man City, and we carry on our undefeated streak. You could say we probably got a bit lucky there as well. But when you're playing against Man City, I don't mind a bit of luck. A penalty from Mark Noble, Chicharito with the goal. And we're the first team to add defeat to the hands of Man City. And we're still in third place. Are we going to get Champions League? We're not going to get Champions League. Europa League's where we're going to go. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. We've got to go to Old Trafford next, and that is where I will see you in a second. Right then, Manchester United at Old Trafford. I don't feel the need to change the squad up, really. No, I don't. No one really jumps out. Particularly, I need to start rotating a bit more because people are starting to lose fitness, but at this moment of time, because we're in this undefeated form, I don't want to change things up. I know that we're... They got Vermaelen. What a weird transfer that is. Who else have they got on the bench? No one else they've signed. They've just signed Vermaelen then. How strange. Yeah, but even though we're not playing particularly well, we're still getting results. Which, you can't really change a winning team up, can you? I say a winning team. We've drawn 4 in the last 6. it's not really winning. But I don't know, maybe if there was a reason to change things up, like if we were losing, we just wanted to see how this would work, then there would be a reason. But at the moment of time, I don't want to touch it. I don't want to upset things. So I'm not too sure how things goes. If you can hear my washing machine in the background, I do apologise. It is quite loud. But I need to wash my clothes, alright? Balbuna on the ball, plays it back to Fabianski, plays over to Diop, to Rice, who pings a ball forward, and it's really to no one. It was a proper hit and hope ball. Luke Shaw's picked it up. Lindelof to Matic. What can they do? Is slow patience. I was going to say slow patience. Both teams just smashing the ball up and not really doing much with it. But Rashford's here on the left-hand side, crosses it into Alexis Sanchez, who gets his 4th goal of the season. And just like the Man City game, we have gone 1-0 down. I said at the start of the episode that this unbeaten run will end today's episode. I thought it would be Man City, but it looks like it's going to be Man United. Either way, I didn't think we'll come out of this episode still undefeated. If we are still undefeated, that'd be pretty mad. Goal kick though, Fabianski plays a short ball over to Balbuna, who just stands there. Is he going to lump it up? No, Declan Rice has got it. To Noble, over to Castilla, he needs to just run with it. Lovely ball to Haller, who bangs it into the back of the net. He's really starting to grow into his home, Sebastian Haller. He's got his 5th goal of the season. A lovely ball over the top from Castilla, and he just ran onto it. Loved every minute of it. He had a bit of a slow start the season. Yarmolenko was getting the goals, but thankfully Yarmolenko, as his goals not so much dried out, but have slowed down, Haller's goals have come thick and fast as well. So, fantastic stuff. I'm very happy with what I've seen so far. Not getting embarrassed. I've just seen the stats. Okay. They've only had one more half chance on us, so it's fine. Right, throw in now. Nathaniel Klein finds Yarmolenko to Fornals. Can he get a shot on goal? We can. That's a lovely save from De Gea there, who just plays it out for a corner. Can we do anything from this corner now? Southampton are also up there. Villa are having a fantastic season in 18 points. In 6th place, so fair play to them. They're almost halfway to, they're pretty much halfway to that magic 40 points total, aren't they? 2 more points, and they'll be there. Magic, you need 40 points to stay up, kind of thing. Norwich and Sheffield United aren't having as good as seasons, but fair play to Villa there. Has a lovely ball from Castillo again. Yarmolenko's got it, has a shot, and he can't quite finish it. Haller tries to find Yarmolenko, and it's being cleared. We could have easily gone 2-1 up, and some might say we should have gone 2-1 up. We're going to make some substitutions in a minute, though. We're going to... we're in the 70th minute. As my washing machine gets mental. Zabaleta's going to come on again. I do want to give Zabaleta a bit more game time, because Nathaniel Klein's obviously been brought in to be starting striker. Starting right back, even. And Zabaleta's just dropped down, and he needs to keep on going. I want to try and keep him happy, because I want to see how good of a coach or a staff member he can be if he wants to be a staff member. I want to see how well he can do. So I don't want to particularly upset him. We're going to do what we did last time. We're going to Snodgrass on as well, and then we'll swap these two over. So we have a bit of pace on that right-hand side, and not Snodgrass and Zabaleta trying to chase down Rashford. That would be fun, wouldn't it? But with 10 minutes to go, we've got a highlight. Shaw's just picked it up. With 10 minutes to go, we're looking like we might be holding on. Andreas Pereira, can he whip in a ball? He can. That's a fantastic save from Fred by Fabianski. Open. I don't know what Fred was doing open in the box there, but fantastic save, like I said, from Fabianski. And we could be on a counter-attack here. Castillo is on the ball. Can he find Haller in the middle? He can't. Vermaelen makes a tackle there. Some good defending from the former Arsenal man. And I don't know why he's at Man United. What a strange move. 3 minutes of added on time. Can we hold on? It's a corner to Man United, and Fabianski saves it on the line. We probably should have gone pretty defensive, but we've saved with the positive. Massive throw from Fabianski there. Huge throw. Throw it further than he can kick it, but it's in the middle, and a lovely save from Fabianski. The throw kind of messed us up. It kind of put us in a bad position, but he made up for it with a save, and he's plucked that corner out the air. He's having a fantastic season, Fabianski. I did try and say to Roberto, when Roberto came to me about game time, that Fabianski's just far too good. I can't play, mate. And he was like, Fabianski's not that good. He's crap. I'm better than him. It's like, nah, mate. No, you're not. But surprisingly, despite what I said at the start of the video and before this game, we are still unbeaten in the league. It's another draw, but I'm happy with draws. Draws are better than losses at the end of the day. I'm going to say I'm quite happy with that. We've beaten Manchester City, and we've drawn against Manchester United. And we're now the only undefeated team in the league. 5 wins, 5 draws, 0 losses. Arsenal lost as well. They lost in the last game. Who did they lose to? They lost to Aston Villa. Beat them. Okay, Aston Villa beat them. So we've maintained our unbeaten record, even 10 matches in a row without losing. I'm just waiting for that run of form where we lose 5 on the trot. That's going to come very soon. But that's the league, how the league table's looking like at the moment, and everything's going swimmingly. Everything is going far better than I expected. When should we come back? I've mentioned Villa a couple of times in this save already, so we'll have another couple of games and then come back for the Aston Villa and the Southampton games. 2 teams who are near us in the league at the moment, so that'll be quite a big episode, no doubt. And yeah, that'll be a nice episode, and that will come out on Monday. I believe this is coming out on Friday, so that will be Monday's episode, 7:30 as usual on the channel. But yeah, if you did like that, fantastic stuff. Many draws are creeping in, but we're still undefeated. That's fine. If you did like that, leave a like on the video, subscribe if you're new. I'll see you again on Monday. Thank you very much for watching.